It's possible that you have not yet come alive to these realities, so that dominion speaks through your life. There are institutions and forces that God has put in place to activate these dimensions. Number one is the blessing. And God blessed them. And God said, be fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue, have dominion. Genesis 1:28. When men are blessed, they are activated for dominion. Number two, I said, is the force of encounters. When a man encounters God, everything of God in him is activated. Exodus 3 from verse 1. And Moses kept the sheep of his father-in-law until he came to Horeb, the mountain of God. And as he went to the backside of the mountain, he saw a bush burning that was not consumed. After that encounter, Exodus 7 verse 1, behold, I have made you a god to Pharaoh. Samuel, in 1 Samuel 3 from verse 1 to 4, in those days the voice of God was cast, and there were no open vision. And the boy Samuel ministered before the Lord under Eli. And as the Ewe lamp were put out, he laid on the altar to sleep, and he heard a voice, Samuel. He thought it was Eli. After 3 times, the man discerned it was God, and said, when next he calls you, say, Lord, I hear you. Your servant is listening. Speak. And after that encounter, verse 20, from Daniel to Beersheba, the whole of Israel knew that God has raised Samuel as a prophet, and none of his words fell to the ground. Encounters activate what God has put in you for you to walk in dominion. Number 3, I said mysteries and secrets. When God opens the mysteries of the kingdom to you, they have a way of activating you. 1 Corinthians 2 from verse 6 to verse 8. It says, we speak wisdom among them that are perfect. And it said, yet not the wisdom of man. It said, but the wisdom of God. It said, we speak them in a mystery. And it said, this wisdom, the princes of this world don't know. If they did, they wouldn't have crucified the Lord of glory. But he told us the purpose of that mystery. He said, these mysteries were put in place for our glory. That means every time we access mysteries and secrets, there's an activation on our inside. This is why if you pray for it, if you fast for it, if whatever you do, access it. In the morning, I gave them 3 ways of accessing mysteries. I said, number 1 is through the fear of God. The secret of the Lord is with them that fear him. He shows them his covenant. Psalm 25 verse 14. Number 2, I said by prayer. Jeremiah 33 verse 3. Ask of me, I will answer. I will show you great and mighty things that you know not of. And then number 3, I said by fasting. Isaiah 58 verse 8. He said, when you fast, your light shall break forth like the morning. So mysteries activate God in our spirit for dominion. Jesus can be in your boat, but he'll be sleeping. So you need to wake him up or you drown. Master, master, careth not thou that we perish. This is why when you hear these dimensions we are talking about and you are not seeing it, it means they are there but they are dormant. So you need to deploy the things that activate them. And mysteries is one of them. Encounters is another. The blessing is another. Number 4, I said purity and holiness. When men live pure, a season comes where they enjoy visitation. Joseph refused to be defiled. Genesis 39 verse 9. I will not do this evil and sin against God. And suddenly the Bible said, until the time that his word came, the word of the Lord tried him. So all of those temptations are trials to prepare you for glory. This is why James 1:2 said, count it all joy when you go through diverse temptations. It said, the trying of your faith worketh patience, and patience perfects you until you want nothing. These are mysteries of activation for dominion. Purity. And I stopped there in the morning.